everybody, my name is Skipper and I just got back from a Godzilla convention, aka GFest, aka Freak Fest, because it was GFest 30, XXX, with my pal Nathan, some naughty spud. Going into the convention, I had seen like 3 Godzilla movies, and I really liked the movies, but I had basically no idea of the fan base or the culture surrounding Godzilla, and it was one of the craziest experiences of my entire life. Who knew you could get culture shocked in Illinois? We'll get into that later, because I have a lot of thoughts, and I don't even really know why. I'm just a big thinker, and also my flight back home from Illinois sucked ass because my flight kept getting delayed. They weren't telling us why. Like at first the flight attendants were missing, and then they were like, the weather's bad, and then they were like, alright, prepare for takeoff, everybody's on the plane, and then the jets kept starting and stopping and starting and stopping for hours, and I was stuck alone because my flight was cheaper than Nathan's, so I left later than Nathan. So he got home on time, I was delayed, and then delayed on the plane, and they didn't tell us anything. American Airlines, I am not flying with you again, unless you give me like money or something. I'll take money, I'll take travel credit, because why was I sitting on that flight and waiting for it to go off? I was so scared, and I was alone because I didn't come with anybody, no family, so I was in a middle seat, I was alone, and I was crying, okay? I was crying because I thought I was gonna die, and I was listening to Nyan Cat on repeat, okay? And then I was like, I gotta get a bunch of thoughts out, so I took out my phone and I started typing a bunch of notes and crying and thinking I was gonna die, and it was not fun. And I usually only fly Southwest, so fuck you American Airlines unless you want to give me money. I can be bought. What was I saying? Most G-Fest halls are like a million toys. I don't know how you know that many creatures. I went in knowing Godzilla, King Caesar. That's like it. I thought it was gonna be Godzilla Fest. It's like Godzilla and every other monster that has ever been thunk of. Fest. I didn't know really any monsters, so the hall is very small. Okay, I got like 4 things. So, G-Fest Hall! G-Fest Hall! G-Fest Hall 2025. So first of all, if you've never been to G-Fest or you've never been to a convention, I don't even know if this happens at other conventions, but I've never done it at another convention that I've gone to. But at G-Fest, we had to wake up at 4:30 in the morning and sit in line until, we thought 11, and then I think we thought 12. And then it ended up being 9:30, something like that. And this line was already long from the people that had waited since midnight for toys. I was not fiending for anything in the dealer's hall per se. I wasn't like, I'm ready to go for this thing. Until one of his friends said something about last year there being Miku figures. Really? Where? Where at? Do you remember last year where the, on the dealer's hall map where it was? Do you remember the name of it? Do you remember? So if you look at the map from this year, do you recognize any of the names? The one that had, do you know where she is this year? Because I like Hatsune Miku a normal amount. But Nathan and the girl that told me that there was gonna be Miku figures were like, don't get your hopes up. Don't get too excited. They might not be here this year. I might have my facts wrong. Don't take my word for it. And I was like, okay, I won't. And then pearly gates opened. I beeline for the place that I've heard has the Miku figures, and lo and behold, a sea of angels with blue hair. She's there! Then I realized they don't take card. They don't take the card of my money. And I already spent my cash, so I had no money. But luckily, a lot of them took PayPal, and luckily, I had just created a PayPal account because I was sitting there thinking, I want to buy so many cosplays and I cannot afford them. Should I do the thing that people do sometimes where they put their Venmo or their PayPal in their bio? And then I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. So I ended up not doing it, but I did create a PayPal, and then I couldn't figure out how it works because I'm stupid. I could not figure out PayPal. I don't know why I didn't understand how it worked. You literally just use the app, but I got all confused and was standing there, and then Nathan was standing there, and I felt bad because I was keeping him up when he could be going to get the figures that he wanted. Not to mention my indecisiveness, because looking at all of these Mikus made me feel like I was at the old country buffet. Ding, 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 ding. So after standing there for a very long time, Nathan just bought me the figure, so appreciate that. Thanks. This is her. This is the Summer Clothes Renewal Miku, and I think she's so cute. I thought that these areas, like the pockets, were lemons, and they reminded me of the outfit that Lemon Meringue wears in Strawberry Shortcake, and so I really like that. She has a little scrunchie, which I think is like such a cute detail. The hair clips are so cute. Like, that is the energy I want in a mermaid Miku. I want a good mermaid Miku figure. The little bows and stripes detail, like the coloring is just so beautiful. She's so cute, and the hat has a little bronze pirate ship wheel. I think, or just a ship wheel. I guess it doesn't have to be a pirate. And then she obviously has the little life raft, which I think is so cute. I think her pose is so cute. I don't know why she's wearing socks if she's going in the water, but to each their own. And one of my favorite details is that the ponytails almost get kind of clear at the end. I love when they do that for the ocean figures. I love the Splash Parade Miku. I think it's so beautiful, and I love that it is like an ocean-y themed Miku, and her ponytails become clear at the end. These are more sheer. They're not completely clear, whereas the Splash Parade ones are like pretty clear. And her face is so cute. Like, it's just so adorable. And I love when the Miku stands have pretty designs on them. I think they all do. Maybe just the bootlegs don't. I have bootlegs, so don't be embarrassed if you have one, but she's just so cute. I love her. She was $25, I think, but Nathan paid for it, so thanks. I don't know how much later, but a little bit later on, I got my PayPal working. I went straight to the Miku table and I said, recognize me? I'll have one Miku, please. I was so torn. They had the Alice in Wonderland Miku. I love the Wonderland collection. The diner, the retro diner one where she has the roller skates and she's like little pose and the little ponytails are so cute. And I've really wanted that one for a while too, but it's so cute and it's such a cute little concept, but it's like boring compared to other Miku figures. And then they had a bunny Miku who was so beautiful, but she was like $50. I was not doing that. They did not have Splash Parade, so I didn't get that one. Oh my god, I better f***ing be in focus. This is the Holiday Memories Golf Miku, and she's so cute. I don't know anything about golf, but she's so cute. Look at her New Balances. I know those when I see them. I love the pastel colors so much. There's a little HM for Hatsune Miku, and she's so cute. Oh my god, she got the little cleat, are those clean? Well, I get maybe it's just a shoe. Why do I sound like I don't know literally anything about sports? Her face is so cute, and she's just. These are supposed to hold her hair, but I keep flinging it around. I think the grass part really did it for me. It's just so unique. I really don't think these are necessary. These little golf cakes that are holding her hair, they're really unnecessary. I love every hair color on her, but the teal is just. Mwah. I'm not saying the blue looks bad, but the teal will always win. Like, look at her. Oh my god. No! Oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay, so those are my Miku figures. The sun set so fast. Next I have this homegirl, Ava Unit 8. She is so cute, and she's my favorite one to play with. Just make it do a little, it's like the dance from, oh my gosh, what's the game? Guys, what's the game where they go like this? The one where you're like, I forget what it's called, but it's the dance. She can stanky legs. She's just so cute. Have I seen the Evangelion rebuilds? No, okay, I haven't even finished the show. Don't come at me. I know I'm gonna like it anyway, so I might as well get into it before I've even seen it. Logic. Okay, I'm saving the actual Godzilla themed thing for last. This is from Lost in the Mail, Chain Mail Designs. Okay, but they're earrings. They're so cute. And I wanted more dangly earrings because I just pierced my third ones. I did them myself. That's why one of them is like so badly done. Now the actual Godzilla thing, but it's a big thing, so it's a lot of Godzilla things, okay? And I'm a fake fan because I bought it and I don't even know the movie that it's from. But I got the Godzilla, I think it's Godzilla Returns, which is a sequel to the actual original, which I love. And it's like really out of order and messy because my big greedy ass was like, give it to me, Gojira! So it's a DVD box set. So it came with the DVD, which I like ruined this thing. This is it. This is not how it came. I bent it! Oh no! So it comes with a DVD. I don't think it has an English, subtitles. My camera died, I'm bad again. Back again. I'm bad again. What's it saying? Oh, probably not in English, but I will try it on my DVD player and see if there's any way of English. Even if there's a language setting, I don't know the word language in what it looks like in Japanese, so I'll let you know if I ever figure it out. Inside, it has all of these posters, and I'm gonna go through them. I don't know what it's from. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a fake fan, but with the turtle guy. Yeah, oh, I'm showing you the back. So it's a turtle guy. I just don't. Oh my god, look how cute he is. I really like it. I like how it looks. It's very. Oh my god. I feel so dumb right now. This whole time I thought it was a two-sided. Okay, so it's actually a big poster. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I also don't know what this homeboy's name is, but it's so cool. Okay, well, I know this one's Godzilla. I know that. I don't know who this guy's name is, but he's probably a bad guy. Oh, I love this one. This one's big. He looks so cool. So like cartoony. I love it. Guys, this one's killer. Wait, is it even bigger? It's even bigger! No! Oh my god, guys! I ripped it! I can't even show it on camera. I'll take a picture. It's so massive! I love the teal text in the middle. I think that is so cunty. On the inside, it's like a magazine. I'm ripping it out. The making of Godzilla. I bought this one because when I opened it, I saw this and I saw the endoskeleton of this guy. I love practical effects. I love puppetry. I love animatronics. I love these things in film. I'm gonna be a film major, no big deal, and I want to work with puppets so bad.
Was this supposed to come with stickers?
I do want to end up translating it and reading it because I am really interested in what they have to say. They have stills from the movie that are so beautiful. This is more of the making, and they have more pictures of the inside. I just love the practical effects of Godzilla. It's like, that is what immediately drew me in from the first movie that I watched, which again I will talk about later because I'm just in a yappy mood today, I guess. It's like the Five Nights at Freddy's. Boom! Does it look like I'm him? Anyways, that's all that comes in the box set. There's a bunch of pictures of a t-shirt on it. So I don't know if like there was supposed to be a t-shirt or if there's like a code to get a t-shirt or something. I don't know. Oh my god. My camera died again and I can't tell what's in focus and what's not. So that was all that I bought from the dealer's room. But then yesterday I went to Miniso and I did get a Godzilla figure. So it's just like an honorary thing. I got the -1 blind box and they had the ocean scene. I don't know why he's purple, but it's the water. It's the water Godzilla. It's so cool. I loved -1. I mean, everybody loves -1, but it's so cool. So I didn't get any at literal Godzilla Fest, but then I said, let me go to Miniso. Happy Miniso. So that's the end of the haul. No more money was spent except for food and lots of food. Oh my god, I just rubbed my arm and it hurt because I literally f***ing forgot. Anyways, that's... Oh, I just hope it's in focus so bad. I'm gonna check it. I'm insecure, guys. Ah! Oh, that's not it from the haul. GPTV shirt because I am a glazer. That's all that I got from GFest, and now that the sun has set, let's have a little segment called Nap Time, Yap Time. In 2023, I became friends with Nathan Somnaughty Spud, and I knew that he liked Godzilla and Ultraman, but I didn't know why or really anything kind of media that these guys were in. Obviously I knew Godzilla had movies, but I hadn't seen any, and I didn't know who Ultraman was. I thought he was a Power Ranger. And I definitely didn't understand why he was such a big fan of Godzilla. I was like, doesn't he crush the cities? Doesn't he eat the people? Isn't that like the thing he does? He's a terrifying monster. Like, I love Jaws, but I've never been like, I love that shark. Eat him up! Eat him up! Turns out they do. They do like the bad guy, but he's sometimes a good guy, and he's like so chill and he's cool. I feel like I sound sarcastic or judgy, but I promise I'm not. Not to brag, but I was in a Somnaughty Spud YouTube video. Yeah, little old me. And we did this video where we guessed what was gonna happen in the Godzilla clips out of context, and guess what? I won.
The two who have actually watched Godzilla movies lost.
I won! And I have the Among Us plush to prove it. Boom shakalaka!
Wait, I actually want that.
Now this is a...
What, the sauce?
I did not get to keep the Al Gore signed book or the Donald Trump bobblehead, but I think those are probably possessed or something. I didn't really want that on my conscience. Then, in 2024, Nathan took me to see -1, and fun fact, we saw the director's cut that's in black and white, and I didn't know until this G-Fest that Godzilla -1 is not in black and white. It's in color. It's in color. I loved the version I saw, but I was like, wow, this movie's getting a lot of praise for being black and white. I think, I thought everybody loved this black and white movie, and it was great in black and white, but I was like, why every time I see a -1 thing, he's blue? Why are you blue? You don't get blue in the movie, you're black and white the whole movie. Nope, I just saw that version. And if you've seen the colored version now, you might know that there's a black and white version that you didn't know about it, and that's on Netflix too, I think. So check it out. Let's just say, I know the way that my brain likes things. I like things normal amounts. So I knew that when I saw this movie, I said, ooh, this is gonna be my next thing, isn't it? But I was currently making a Springtrap cosplay, and so my brain was being consumed by Five Nights at Freddy's every single day for months on end. I would watch the exact same Wendigoon video that's like 4 hours long. I would watch the whole thing in its entirety while I would make my Springtrap every day. I might have watched that video a million times. I love it so much. I love the way Wendigoon talks. I love his interpretation of the storyline. I don't think that it's totally game linked, but I think there's a couple flaws or things I disagree with, but I love his takes. I keep yapping too much. So anyways, I knew that when I was done with that suit, which took like 6-ish months to make, that I was gonna need a new fixation. Then Nathan mentioned something called GFest, and I said, move over, big scary guy. It's time for a new big scary guy to co-pilot my thoughts. Anyways, I've seen like, I don't even know, 5 Godzilla movies, and it is starting to consume my brain. So I get it, why people do these hauls of 100 million figures, because it's starting to seep in and eat the amoeba, brain-eating amoeba. Nathan Some Naughty Spud also did not invite me to G-Fest. He mentioned it, and I said, can I come? And it worked out great. So feel free to invite yourself to things, guys. Don't be scared to just be like, can I come? Because most of the time you probably can. I drained my college savings and I said, let's go to Chicago. Oh, block. What the fuck am I doing? The people I spent the most time with were Nathan Some Naughty Spud, Hayden GBTV, Robozilla64,
and Kamada Kizzle.
Love them, absolutely sweetie pie sweethearts. I love you guys. I am a glazer. I don't even care. You guys were so cool. And we hung out with a bunch of other people too that were just so goated, and there's too many to name, and so I don't even want to try. But there's so many cool people. Just, oh my gosh, smiles for miles. Prior to G-Fest, I had been to 4 conventions before, and it's so much different being at a convention that is for anime or just Japanese culture in general than a specific interest like Godzilla. It's called Godzilla Fest, but it's really Godzilla and Ultraman that are like super tight. Again, I don't know all the lore, so maybe I'm just saying the most basic thing ever, but I didn't know this stuff going into it. It's Godzilla and Ultraman, and then there's like a little bit of Evangelion sprinkled in there. Like they had the Eva toy, obviously. But going to a convention that's just kind of Japanese culture, cosplay, things like that is so much different than going to such a specific centered interest like Godzilla. Everyone knows everyone. It was like being in a small town. Everybody knew everybody and had a history with everybody. There was like a web that interconnected everybody, like that one Diary Wimpy Kid web. Everybody knows each other and everybody has the same expansive knowledge of kaiju and Ultraman and every freaky little creature monster there is. They're all walking dictionaries, but it's only Godzilla. I'd gone to Katsucon, AwesomeCon, Otakon, and when I've gone to these conventions, you will see every anime character, every Disney character, every video game character, every show character, movie, singer, Dungeons & Dragons character, just anything. It's a huge umbrella, whereas Godzilla is a little leaf covering, like Totoro. There's ops at every corner. It's insane. I felt like an alien from a different planet. Like I was nowhere near from where they were from. I think partially why the culture of it is so interesting to me is because this overly complicated, imaginative web of connection throughout everybody, I think directly parallels the thing that brings them together, which is the very imaginative and just so out there ideas, creative ideas around like Godzilla and Ultraman and that thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm having trouble saying this sentence. Hey guys, I had to switch to my phone. My SD cards keep filling and my camera keeps dying. I'm just gonna spit out my yap and try not to ramble. I hope you guys know what I was trying to say about the parallels to like a very imaginative world within G-Fest and the fandom of Godzilla in general, paralleling the imaginative and creative stories that are the stories that it's centered around. Holy God, I hope you understand what I'm saying. I think it's a lot of fun to learn about things through the fandom and the culture and the people within it rather than the actual source itself. Probably an ineffective way to learn, but it's definitely more fun. I love seeing people in their zone. Like I remember when I had this hockey friend and I went ice skating with him and I was like, this is your element. Like it's like he was a different person. It was awesome. Getting to see people in their zone where they thrive and it is like totally all them. It's just so cool. It's so fun, especially when you don't know them. And that was like my first impression of them. It's very fun. And surprisingly, a lot of them were saying it was a mid G-Fest. Huh? Granted, a lot of them were on like their millionth G-Fest, so they had a lot of comparison to work with. I didn't have any, so it was awesome for me. I think it's so much fun to just be immersed in a community that you know nothing about, but is so within your reach, but at the same time not a part of your world up until the moment that it becomes your world. Just such a fun experience, and maybe this is just what it's like to like travel globally. Well, no, I would think it's different because when you go from your home to like the opposite side of the globe, it's obviously going to be a culture shock. It's a completely different place. It's like this community exists around me and I've never even touched it. I love learning about pockets of communities that exist all around me and I just don't know about them yet. It's just so much fun and you really get to see just how different living is for people. Like everybody lives so differently because there's so much stuff to do. I don't want to sound like a 19-year-old boy that does shrooms for the first time and is like, dude, we're all like different people and we all have different minds. But I don't know, it's like you're surrounded by people that like things that you've never even thought about before, and you don't even know it. And so when you get to know it, it's like, oh my god, this is awesome. We all been doing this the whole time. In conclusion, I don't really have a message or point for making this video. I just wanted to yap. So if you made it this far, thank you for listening to me talk. If you want to take anything away, I would say try new things. And I know that's like such a said, like that's dream big, that's live, laugh, love. I know, try new things, obviously, but really try new things. If you never put yourself in positions to learn about new communities, then you're only gonna know your community. I think that's pretty agreeable. I mean, getting out of your comfort zone is so important. You can't get out of your comfort zone without making conversations with people and asking people about their hobbies. Put yourselves out there. Invite yourself to your friends' things. Don't be afraid to invite yourself. People might think you're rude, but if they don't want to be around you, you probably don't want to be around them anyways, because who wants to be around people that don't like them? What fun would that be? It is always gonna be more cringy to like sit at home on your phone just leaving hate comments on people with cool interests videos than actually having a cool interest. It's like when I hear people say, I really want to go to the gym, but I'm so nervous, I don't want people judging me. Judging you for going to the gym? For making yourself healthy? For doing something that a lot of people are too lazy to do? Like me? I really want to bungee jump off of the Grand Canyon, but what if people think I'm weird? Do the cool thing! Because I don't think that anybody is cooler than me, but I also don't think that I'm cooler than anybody else. We're all on equal playing field, so go be cringy. Go to your room and go to your room and be cringy right now. Do it! Do the face! Because who cares? Who cares? Also watch -1 on Netflix and make friends and talk to people and learn about people and learn things. Learn things. Be curious. Bye curious. Bye curious. Okay, bye! Thank you to everybody that became friends with me at GFest. That's like reverberated through my whole house. Run for